So today we're going to be filming a how-to on painting IKEA furniture. It's one of our key asked questions, and I've got this white piece of marble furniture I want to make black. So let's follow the steps through together. So as with any DIY project, preparation is always key, and that's going to be our first step here. I'm using the Zinsser Universal Degreaser. Now it's a step that a lot of people don't realise is really important, and this product, to be honest, I just love having around the house anyways because it's great for any general cleaning, it's good for getting stains up off your carpet, but for here it's going to remove any grease and residue that might be on the unit. Now you may not see this grease, you may think it's all clean, but it's really important, especially it's been around makeup product and hair product, to give it a good clean with this first. So you're just simply going to spritz it on and then give it a good clean over across the whole unit. Okay, so the key and important step, I've probably said that before, with the degreaser is you must actually wash it off after. It's a mistake that many people make, and if you were to go and paint without washing the degreaser off your unit first, that degreaser will react with the paint and it won't bond and it won't dry, it might go patchy. So really important, just with a fresh J cloth or cloth and some clean water, you're going to wipe down everywhere to remove the degreaser. Keep washing this cloth out to make sure that it's clean. So next up we're going to key the surface using one of these flexible sanding pads. It's a little bit of foam with sandpaper on either side, and this just will help to give the surface a light key before we start, which then helps the adhesion primer stick to the surface. There's argument to say this isn't a necessary step, so what we thought we would do is put that to the test. We're going to key one side of the table and not the other and see which stands the test of time. So once you've finished sanding and you've wiped that dust away, the final step in preparation is of course protecting any areas. I talk about this product a lot. It's the cover mask. I really love it because it's got masking tape paired with dust sheet. So this is the smaller one that's great for this kind of job. We've masked the inside of our table and pulled out the dust sheet just to protect the inside of the drawer. So now it's time to get some paint onto the unit, and I know I talk about it a lot, but that's because it is really fantastic. It's Zinsser Bin. It's an adhesion primer, and what that means is that's basically going to help the future paint stick to what is quite a glossy surface of the IKEA marble furniture.
And then it's my turn.
Most of the furniture from IKEA has this kind of glossy surface, so I find with any type of IKEA flip hack, it's really good to start out with your Zinsser Bin as a first step. And it now also comes in a grey ready mix colour as well as the white, which means that when you're doing something darker like we are with the black, it's already coloured to help the coverage. So the Zinsser Bin is clean up with methylated spirits, which is a little bit tougher to work with. So what I do find is easier is lining my tray with tin foil, and I purchase a cheaper brush and a cheaper roller that I'm prepared to throw away after use. Otherwise you do need to invest in the methylated spirits cleaning solution. The Zinsser Bin has a little bit of a consistency like milk. It's quite thin, but as you can see, the coverage is really effective. This is one coat that we've got on so far. It is incredibly important to work quickly with this as it's quick drying. So as you roll it in, try not to over roll it because then you might start dragging it as it's drying. Don't apply it too thickly because then you'll just end up with runs. And don't worry too much about how it looks. It is just a base coat, and we're going to lightly sand before we pop the all coat on. So your Zinza bin needs at least 45 minutes to dry. If you can leave it longer, like up to a 24-hour period, that's even better, just to let the product really cure and harden. But 45 minutes is all you need. And then before we start with the oil coat, we're going to give it another light sand, and that'll just smooth down any runs or any small blemishes in the surface of your product. So we're going to go in with the oil coat next as our finished coat product. It's going to take 2 coats at least. We'll see how it's looking after number 2. And I really love the oil coat. It's in any surface paint, as the name suggests, and it's got its class 1 scrub rating. It's water based, so it's really nice to work with, and also it's tintable to any colour. We're just using it in the black finish because we want black to match the best of my furniture, but we could have chosen this in a tinted shade. Finally, we've opted for a satin finish. You can get oil coat in a matte, a satin or a gloss finish. For application, I've opted for the Axis Wood Finishing Roller Kit. So these velour flock sleeves are really great for a nice smooth finish. And also I really love these kits because they're really eco-friendly. There's no single-use plastic. They've created these handy little lids. So in between coats, you can pop the lid back on, keep the paint fresh, and then come back to it, which we're probably going to do because it's late now and it's a 4-hour recoat time for the oil coat. Okay, so the unit has had its coat of Zinza bin, 2 coats of oil coat, and it's all finished. So I'm going to take it back upstairs and show you in situ. Couple of lessons learned. First of all, the roller trick, and I can't believe I forgot it, but wrapping your roller in masking tape on its very first use and then pulling that off to get any loose fibres really will make a difference. We had lots of little loose fibres that we had to lightly sand in between our first coats. And second of all, the lime finish roller sleeves, I do really like them, but this furniture is so smooth that actually I worked better with the blonde roller sleeves. So I'll pop more information about those in the blurb.